What's going on, guys? We are live for the second time today. There was some technical difficulties. I don't know what happened exactly. My live stream just said, "Nah, B, you ain't live no more." So you know what I mean? My live stream said, "Nah, you good." But we're live once again, where we come to you weekly and talk about some things that we're dealing with or have dealt with while on this journey of achieving our goals and dreams, in hopes to inspire someone to actually start their journey, as well as motivate those who already have. For those of you who don't know, my name is Jeremiah Dace, and I'm joined with the lovely and amazing Xavier Prelo. How we doing, Zay?
We are amazing. Everything's great. How y'all doing?
Everybody amazing.
Yeah,
Not
we
just
all
you.
amazing. Yeah, everybody's amazing. How y'all
And
doing
I called
today?
you amazing.
Oh,
Not everybody.
Yes.
Hey.
I'm just spreading it. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like I got to sneeze.
Okay.
No, I mean, okay, real quick. You ever had that, like, it's like right there? You know, it really is. And I don't want to do it live, but I want to do it live. Like, I might want to
we
just
live?
but,
Oh!
but I didn't sneeze.
Was that shade?
No, no.
Oh,
No, it wasn't
okay.
shade at all.
All right,
Anyway, moving right. Of course, we got something great lined up for you. We're going to talk about some serious stuff that we're dealing with. But we got to play that weekly catch up. Fill you guys in on how our weeks have been going. So, how has your week been, Zay?
This week was really hectic. It was really busy. Productive. I feel like I got a lot done, but this week was very exhausting. It was a long week, but it went fast, you know. But it was a great week overall. Like, I'm not complaining, but it was one of those weeks. But you know, I grew a lot, I guess.
Just one of them days.
Okay.
Hey, nothing. I'm sorry, I'm going off. I feel like today is one of them days. It's raining.
Yeah.
Just stay inside. Anyway, y'all didn't come here to hear my vocals. So moving right along.
How was your week this week, Jay?
It was good. I mean, it was sad to an extent. Kristen left on Wednesday morning, so it's kind of like, come back, baby, come back. You know, I mean, one of those things. But at the same time, it's kind of like, you ever take a vacation and then you get back to work, and then it's like, man, like, you're just happy to be back to work and happy to get back to the grind. So it was like that. It's sad in that sense. Definitely I'm looking forward to us finally coming together instead of like doing this, I see you in 2 months type thing.
Yeah.
But I'm really excited to be back to work and going after the goal and the dream. So my week was crazy too. Had to put my car in the shop. Didn't get my car out the shop. So it's been it's been ups and downs, but it's been great. It's been a great week so far. It's been a great week, period. You know what I mean? The week over now.
Yeah. Well, it's not over until it's over. But it was a great week.
Somebody come get her. Anyway. So to continue to talk about how crazy. Hey, Cindy. To continue to talk about how crazy the week has been. Normally we have a topic for the show, like Monday.
Yes.
You know what I mean? We try to have a topic for the show on Monday, right? By Monday, Tuesday at the latest. We didn't really get a topic for this show. We didn't really get a topic for the show until like 30 minutes ago. Like, being real, like
maybe an hour.
Yeah, like maybe I would say like 3:30. We like actually developed like what we're gonna talk about. Cause like it's just been a crazy week. Like the juices weren't flowing, if you will. I don't know.
Yeah, it's been crazy, but even like us recording today, normally we record on Sundays.
Yeah, like normally we record on Sundays, but Zay got some training she got to do. When Uncle Sam, y'all know she in the military. When Uncle Sam called, you got to answer. So she got some training. She gonna be going away for the week. So yeah, it's been crazy. But we were talking last night.
Yes.
Last night, right? And what we were hitting on really was well, I mean, if you want to talk about, you could talk about your example. Maybe.
Well, yeah. So, because we friends, y'all. No, we friends.
Yes.
And so I was just like venting to Jay because you are my best friend.
All right, look at the camera.
Okay. But we were just talking, and I was just telling him how I've noticed, and I guess even people around me, that I've just really been frustrated, and it's coming out like I'm angry or mad, but overall, like, I'm a happy person, like, even if it doesn't show on my face or in my tone. But I was just telling Jay how, like, I just really been frustrated, and a few months ago, I was talking to my mentor, and I was just telling him how, like, I'm just ready to go. So a few months ago, I was putting in, like, just notifications to get tasked to get a new job, to leave this area, to leave Virginia, to leave this base. And everything I did, it was just getting shut down left and right. And then one of my other leaders, he was like, you just need to calm down. Like, you just need to calm down. But I didn't hear anything he was saying. I was like, whatever. I was like, I gotta get out of here, just because I was done. And I was just not happy. And not because like things aren't going right in my life. It's just after reflecting on it, I was like, I work so hard. Like, I wake up early, I go to bed late. Aside from my job that pays me, just working on my personal goals and dreams. Just making sure, people around me in my life, making sure they're good. But it's frustrating that at the time I was just working all the time and just, going in, but I wasn't really seeing the results. Like I said, I was talking to my mentor a little bit after that, and he was like, asking me questions. He always asked me questions, and I think that's the secret to, mentorship. Now that I'm thinking about it, but
yeah, they help you bring out what you already know.
Yes, he was just asking me questions, asking me like, well, how do you know you're gonna, like, whenever you're successful, or in your definition, like, how do you know, how would that feel, and and he just asking me stuff like that. And at the end of the conversation, he said, well, I don't want you to go so hard on your after your goals and dreams that you don't realize what you're doing now. And I'm just like, whatever. I just want to be successful already. Like,
I just want to get it. I just want to be successful. I don't care what I'm doing now.
It didn't hit me. And like, it was always in the back of my head, because I know they think like I'm hard-headed or whatever, but I listen to what they tell me. And I have been marinating on it. But I was just telling Jay again, I was like, I kind of let it go a little bit, but I was telling Jay last night again, I was like, man, I feel like I'm not going anywhere. I'm frustrated. Like, why do I have these emotions? Like, my life is great, but I just feel like I'm stuck and I can't breathe. Like, I just feel like I'm putting in all this work, but, even like going out of my comfort zone, I've been doing so many things that have been so uncomfortable for me on like a personal level. And I still feel like I'm here. Yeah. And then just throughout the conversation, I don't really know how we said it, but just how.
Well, I don't really know how we got on this topic. Well, the topic, that we came up with, that we developed, was really just acknowledging the now, right? So, but we were just talking. I mean, honestly, like, kind of like how we're doing now, guys. We were just talking, and it's like kind of, she was telling me how she was feeling. I was like, yo, I could relate to that, because I feel as if, like, I want to be a motivational speaker, right? But I don't really feel like I'm being effective. I don't really feel like I'm helping people. Like, people even may tell me, like, hey, that was really great. Like, that was really great. Or thank you for that word. But it doesn't really feel like I'm there. And I think it's really because I'm focusing on where I want to be. Yeah. And I'm not necessarily, like, I'm focusing on experiencing my dream, or, my passion, on the level that I want to experience it, but I'm not necessarily experiencing it, or I'm not acknowledging that I'm experiencing it. Mm-hmm. I'm not acknowledging that I'm experiencing it. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
It's hard to leverage your right and prepare for your future as well. Yeah, definitely. And thank you. That's exactly what we're trying to say.
Read it to the people.
Oh, okay, my bad. My man Jaquan said, it's hard to leverage your right now and prepare for your future as well. Like, I go through that all the time. And that's exactly what we're saying right now. Like, trying to focusing on the now, but also still keeping that vision for where you want to go. Mm-hmm. And I think something that we're developing is like acknowledging the small wins.
Yes. And and all the time, like, kind of like you said, people tell me, I've been working so hard. I know I'm not even like trying to keep saying like I do, but I do work hard. And my coworkers all tell me all the time, they're like, hey, congratulations, you doing this, you doing that. But I'm like, no, I'm just doing my job, because for me, in my head, I felt like success is like what I do in my personal life. I didn't take in account like all the stuff I do at work, because I am a leader. And like just pretty much any package that I've written for my airmen, they've gotten promotions, they've gotten awards.
What I mean, like, don't
package.
raise
I'm sorry. So, in the military,
she's a staff sergeant. You know what I mean?
In the military, you have to put in like I'm trying to think how do civilians say it? Like, not resume, but like to get a promotion.
Recommendation.
Maybe? It's like a recommendation, but pretty much like everything that you do in the military, you have to put it in a package. We call it a package, but it's not an actual package. It's just like a document stating all the things you did.
Stating why you deserve the promotion.
Yes. Okay. Yes. But it's a certain way you have to do it. it can take a really long time to do it. Just to prepare it. So based on what they've done, I've been able to condense it and tell my leaders, hey, my airman deserves this award. So pretty much every package that I've written, like my airmen have been, they've achieved success through me. And people have been like, my other coworkers, they're like, hey, you look what you're doing. Say, good for you, good for you. But it's just like being in one ear and not the other, because I'm like, no, but I'm over here working real hard at home too, but I haven't seen the success.
Because like both of our, and we were talking about this last night, both of our ultimate desire, or ultimate passion, right, is to help others. It's to help others, live out whatever the dream they have, whatever purpose they feel like they have, inspire the world, and things of that nature, right? So we're thinking, and this is just based off the conversation we had, we were thinking like, yo, we got to do this on a stage. We have to already be successful in order to do something like that. We have to be on this, we have to be up here and tell people like, yo, this is how you got to do it. But we don't realize, we haven't taken the time to realize, like, you're doing it. Like, we are doing it. Like, for example, with your airmen, like, you are impacting lives. Like, you are literally changing lives because they were at this place, but then they've been promoted with your assistance. You know what I mean? And, like, for me, like,
I do want to say, not to take credit, because like
no.
But I'm just saying what I did.
Said with your assistance.
I do want to say, because I know I'm trying to think about how I just stated it, but like they work hard too. I just kind of made it pretty and presented it for them. But they I just want to clarify for myself and for the military people who understand what I'm saying. Like no. So they work hard. I just made it pretty for them and to present it to my leadership.
No, I mean, no, not to take anything away from them, but
no, definitely.
But with your help, they definitely, like, it was a team effort. You know what I mean? Definitely. But you were a part of the team, so credit is due to you as well. So you have to understand that we have to understand, not just us, but all of us, when we're going after something, it's like, yo, all of us we're experiencing whatever the dream is right now. Like, I've had somebody tell me, thank you for the words of your positive words or your words of encouragement. Somebody told, like, she told me, you might have just saved my life. Wow. And I was like, when I heard it, it honestly didn't really hit right away. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I was just like, oh, hey, this is what I do. Thank you. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. But the more I thought about it, I was like, I might have just saved some. I mean, and it's like you have to realize that, like, you are literally doing, or you're becoming what it is you want to become every day. Every day you're going after it. Every day that you're trying to do it, you are becoming it. It may not be you may not be at the level you want to be yet, but we're there. The fact that you can imagine it, right? The fact that you're experiencing it now, the fact that we're living it as we talk about it, that's proof that it's already yours. You just have to keep going until you get there, and allow the small wins or these experiences to help build that platform so that you can ultimately experience it.
Yes. Definitely.
Yeah. Cause it's like what we're talking about, the like being on a video game, and you focused on level 12.
I'm just like we talked about this last night, but it's hitting me again. It's really resonating with me because one thing I found about, side note,
you and your sidebars. Go ahead.
One thing every time I think I know something else happened and it keeps changing. I'm like, dang, maybe I didn't know it as well as I thought I knew. But
definitely.
Wow, the video game. I'm sorry.
Oh, no worries. But like playing video games, like we so focused on level 10, level 12,
right,
and we on level 1. You know what I mean? Like we haven't even gotten everything that we can get from level 1. Or we're so focused on level 10 and we're like, man, how can I get to level 10? Like, level 10 seems so far away.
Right.
Yo, if you take the time to do what level 1 requires and demands of you, level 10 will seem a lot easier. Real quick, for like a practical point. Me and Zay had a goal to do 12 episodes, just to commit to 12 episodes. Right before we let's see what we get in 12 episodes. Like, after 12 episodes
of this show,
right? We'll see where we go from there. And then we're episode 11, and we were just talking about, like, yo, we feel like 11 episodes like flew by. Like, damn, we already on episode 11. But when we were on episode 1, it was like, dang, like 12 episodes. I was like, I don't know. I don't know if we can do 12 episodes. But it's crazy how literally step by step you really get there, right? And when you're doing step by step, when you break it down to that level, you have to focus on the step that you're on. Like, you have to focus on the now.
And another thing I said about the episodes is it really wasn't as challenging as we thought. It wasn't easy, but it was simple. It was really simple actually.
It really was.
And right now we're currently going back and reviewing the old videos.
Oh my god!
And we realized like just by doing like committing to this video, we're growing.
Definitely, like little by little, and that's why I love taking walks. Like I love taking walks because it just reminds me that like in order to get to where I'm trying to go. Even if whether I have a destination or I don't when I'm taking a walk, in order to get there, I have to take one step at a time. Like I can't, you know what I mean, skip steps. You know what I mean? Like I have to take one step at a time. And then it reminds me if I want to get back home, I have to turn around and I have to keep going. Mm-hmm. Like I can't just stop where I get and then I'm home. I could just magically reappear home. No matter how tired I am, if I want to get back home, I got to keep going. So you have to take one step at a time, guys. And it's like it was like. Doing that, it was just like the whole getting to episode 11. It didn't hindsight, like you said, it was simple. It didn't really seem like as crazy as it seemed in the beginning. Like it seemed like a feat that was 12 episodes.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But now it's like, yo, next Sunday is the 12th episode. We got it. You know what I mean? I'm looking to 25. Like you know what I mean. So it's exciting when you really just take the time to understand the now, to appreciate and accept where we are now, and really embrace that, you know, because that's all we have.
I'm having so many I'm having so many firecracker moments.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because it's just crazy. Like, it's crazy. Like we're not experiencing. We're like experiencing. Experiencing. we may not be. And for those of you who watch it, like you may not be experiencing. What you ultimately want, or the life you want, or the dream you have, you may not be experiencing it on the level you would like to right now. But the fact of the matter is, you're experiencing it. So I think that if we like let go of, 20 years from now, and really just pay attention to the fact that we are experiencing it, that will get us to the 20 years from now.
Being grateful for it.
Yeah, being grateful and expressing gratitude for it.
Another thing that kind of crossed my mind, like throughout the process, is I feel like we go through things in life to learn a lesson. And if you don't learn that lesson, I feel like you're either going to stay stuck until you open up your eyes, open up your mind, and learn whatever you're supposed to learn to get to that next level.
Yeah, definitely.
Or you get, it may go away, but it'll come back real quick because you didn't learn. Like if you're asking, I think we kind of talked about this in one of our last episodes. Or one of the older episodes, you asking the universe for something, but you're not like
ready to receive it.
You're not ready. You know what I mean? Like, so the universe, like, hey, I want you to learn this. I want you to learn this. But you're so focused on, well, I gotta do this. I gotta do this. But it's like, no, relax. That's why I feel like I'm telling you, I put in so many packages. I put in so many. I was going after so many different opportunities to not be where I am in my job. And everything got shut down. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to stop fighting the universe. Yeah. And I'm just going to try to, whatever I'm supposed to be learning. And honestly, just looking back and listening to my coworker, hey, look what you're doing. You are impacting people. Even like doing this show, people messaging me or like, hey, I watch your show. People who I never even really talked to stop me in the hallways or message me, hey, thank you. Or I watched your show. And I'm like, hey, how you doing? Because you never even spoken to me before.
It's just crazy. But, like the fact, like I said, like the fact that we're actually doing it.
And it also keeps you humble too. It does. Because like I said, I've been working. I'm like, where is like all the benefits? But like the fact that I'm still like here, like I can feel myself maturing. I can feel myself maturing. Definitely. But I don't have $1 million yet. So
so yeah, and you hear, like, you listen to all the fact that I don't have $1 million yet. Yeah. It's like dang, I don't have $1 million. There's no way I'm successful right now. But it's like you are. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like you don't have like we equate that to not being successful, whether it be money or we don't have the house or we don't have the car, we don't have the relationships, we don't have the lifestyle we want. And it's like, oh, we're not successful yet because we haven't gotten that yet while we're going after it.
Wow.
But the fact that...
I'm sorry.
No,
go.
No. The fact that we're going after it, you know what I mean? That's some level of success. The fact that we're purposefully pursuing it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I believe that can be equated to a level of success. Mm-hmm. Because there's other people... we're not... It ain't like that. But it's just like... You know what I mean? No shade. No shade. But it's like... the fact that you took that first step, or it's been a year since you've been going after it, and you've lasted a year. Wow. Whatever the case may, whatever the goal, whatever the dream may be, the fact that you've lasted a year while you're in pursuit of it, because it's hard. A year is small, but there's so many hurdles that you climb in that first year. There's so many stumbles that you may have, or there's so many people that may tell you that no, you shouldn't do that, you crazy, whatever the case may be. There's so much doubt that you have for yourself. You know what I mean? But the fact that you survived a year, 6 months, 3 months, you're actively living in it. Mm-hmm. So I just feel like, yo, enjoy the fact that you're doing it right now, and it will come in due time.
And I would say, I just had a wild moment. I know y'all just saw it.
Like the Facebook wild.
You're funny. But even whenever I did my cleanse, I literally did that for myself. And like if you go back and you watch, I definitely got some backlash on it. Like a lot of people were being negative to me about it. But I have people in my inbox like messaging me like how to do it, asking me questions about it. And I did it for myself to do a cleanse for my body. But just mentioning to people like that's still doing what I wanted to do ultimately. It's just on a smaller scale. But for so long I couldn't see like, well, this inspired this person just to try something new. This inspired that person. Okay, well, you know, they've been thinking about losing weight for so long, but now they're just about to go out here and do it. But just because I was that last, like, hey, I'm doing this. Yeah. So it's still like, it's like, wow. Just, I guess, really humbling yourself. For real. And just, like, being grateful where I am.
Exactly.
Showing gratitude and really appreciating the journey. Really appreciate, and
really
just really paying attention to what the universe is trying to tell you. I don't know what the universe is trying to tell me right now, but just but I'm really like trying to open my mind and being mindful.
Going back to what you said about how the universe will tell you will like you got to learn stuff when you're going through stuff, right? Like this is my, and I said this I think on episode 2. Like this is my scenario with life. Like you can tell the universe what you want, and it's like if you really want that, okay, cool. I'm gonna put it right here. Yeah. Then you starting right here. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna place different things in the way, so not to deter you from pursuing this or achieving this, not to make it so that you can't get it, but to prepare you so that when you get there, not only do you get it, but you keep it. You know, because it's not about getting it. Like anybody can lose weight and you know me and then get there and they I lost 25 pounds, great, I did it. But then a month from now, what are you doing to sustain it? Because it's not about
for that one, the lottery ticket winners.
Definitely.
They win the money, but because they didn't earn it. I'm not saying they didn't earn it, but I'm just saying it was just given to them, and they don't have the mentality, especially if they've been, they don't have that type of mentality for that much money. Because it is a mentality to keep that much money. Either they don't spend it at all, or they go bankrupt in however many years.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's like definitely just you have to be ready for whatever you're asking for, and the universe is going to give it to it. You just have to go through all the practices, I guess. Yeah, you gotta go through it in order to achieve it. You know what I mean? They calm down. Stop being so impatient.
Because what not appreciating the now does, guys, and I'm not just talking about something that I read or anything like that. Like I literally have been experiencing this. It's like when you don't take the time to really appreciate the now and to really appreciate the level that you're on, really appreciate it. It makes you want to quit. Ultimately, like it makes you lose momentum, you lose motivation. You're not inspired, and you start to because you're thinking about all you're focusing on is how far you have to go. You know what I mean? You're not focusing on level 2. You're looking at level 25. Like man, level 20. I'm 23 levels away. But appreciate and embrace level 2 for everything that it has to offer. Whatever level you're on, appreciate. Because if you don't, then it's like you start to slow down. And ultimately you stop, and then you just get, you know what I mean? Like you said, like the anxiety. Yes. You start to feel
frustrated, angry, and like I said, my mood or attitude, it's been showing on the outside of me. You know what I mean? Because people are used to me. Somebody told me, oh yeah, we missed the happy Sergeant Prelo. I got offended because I'm like, hold on, I'm not here to entertain you. But whatever I'm going through, I need to definitely control my emotions. Like it's not nobody else's fault, why I am not where I want to be on my journey. I just definitely need to be mindful. I know I'm going somewhere else with this. But definitely whatever you're going through, just embrace it and really appreciate it. And that negativity should not be showing out. I'm not saying I was going around cussing people out, but the fact that people were picking up hey, are you okay? Are you okay? Yeah. You sure you good? They've been asking me every day, every 5 minutes, you sure, Sergeant Prelo, are you okay? People who don't even talk to me, I'm yes, I'm good. But the fact that I'm letting that mindset, I'm not where I want to be, it's showing
like
through the outside.
letting the future, where you want to be in the future, like steal away from the joy of the present.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because it's like you have to. Dang, I had something.
No, but once you start listening, I'm telling you, just in this episode right here. Ooh, just in this episode right here.
We went a little longer than we planned on. Sorry, guys.
Just in this episode right here, I've had so many aha moments and just like really reflecting and paying attention. Like now I'm having so many like, wow, I am doing what I want to do. It's just that like I'm just ready for the whole next level. But maybe I'm not ready. I need to finish learning what I need to learn right now.
And it's like putting it into perspective, guys. I heard a saying once that like the future or the past, they don't really exist anywhere but in the mind. So like,
time is man-made.
like 5 years from now, it doesn't really exist until 5 years from now it actually happens. So all we really have is August 12th, 2017, 6:03 p.m. You know what I mean? That's all we really have. So like appreciating every minute. Because how many times have we been like laying in the bed Sunday morning, laying in the bed, and then automatically, dang, I don't feel like going to work on Monday. And that steals away from Sunday right now. Like it takes away from the fact that you're enjoying. You're not at work, but you're thinking about tomorrow. Let that go. Enjoy right now and appreciate where you are. Appreciate the level that you are, and when the next level comes, embrace that level at the same rate that you're embracing this one.
Yes. So my quote.
The QOD, ladies and gentlemen.
I think wrap us up real quick. Practice gratitude. Oh boy, bear with me. Practice gratitude by focusing on what you have now and believing that it will bring to you what you wish you would have. I think.
Question mark or period?
I think period. I think it was period. Did y'all feel that?
You want to say it again?
Okay, because I'm sorry I messed it up.
One more time.
Let me give y'all this delivery. Okay. No. Practice gratitude by focusing on what you have right now and believing that it will bring to you what you wish you would have.
They're great.
Wow, so that was just the conversation we had.
Yeah. I mean, and we just wanted to share that with you guys and talk about it more because that was good.
Yeah,
that was good. I mean, like just for me.
Yeah. I feel like what we did last night, that was just the tip of the iceberg. What we did right now was great.
We did a little digging.
So, do you have any motivation for the people?
I mean, really, guys, like just like if you go back and listen to listen to this episode, like there's so many nuggets that was and really just the mindset that we have to have. Like, ultimately, all we have is today. There is no tomorrow because if you get there, then great. But all we really have is right now. So appreciate right now, enjoy right now, embrace right now for everything that it has to offer. The trees, the clouds, the air you're breathing, the clothes you're wearing, the people you're sitting next to, the chair you're sitting on, whatever the case may be, embrace that and enjoy that. And when you get to tomorrow, do the exact same thing.
Yes. Wow. This is a great episode. No. Thank you. Everybody who has tuned in, everybody who will tune in. We really appreciate all the love and support. Thank y'all so much, y'all. This is doing so much for not only us, but for everybody. We really do appreciate y'all so much. We go live as a reminder, not for you all, but not just for you all, but for ourselves. That every day we get, we are live. There's no edits, no filters, no cutbacks. You just got to keep going through all the mistakes. So make sure you go out, live your show, make it great, and
we will come back with. All right.
Go be phenomenal, people. Yes.
All right, y'all. We'll talk to y'all next week. Love.
See y'all later.